Hello student, today I will explain corporate governance. कॉरपोरेट गवर्नेंस एक ऐसे कंसेप्ट है जिसमें कंपनी एक्ट में मतलब कंपनी ने कैसे लीगली काम करना है या फिर जो रूल्स है वो कैसे फॉलो करने हैं, उसके साथ बिजनेस एथिक्स कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट करके कंपनी का वर्क चलाना, ये सब उसमें बताया है. ओके. Corporate governance refers to the set of systems, principles, and process by which a company is governed. They provide the guidelines as to how the company can be directed or controlled, such that it can fulfill its goals and objectives in manner that adds value to the company and is also beneficial for all stakeholders in the long term. Okay. 1 second, student. Corporate governance means acceptance by management uh, of the rights of shareholders as the true owners of the corporation and of their own role of trustees of on behalf of the shareholders. It is about committee to value about ethical business conduct and about making a distinction between personal and corporate funds in the management of a company. Okay. द कैडबरी कमेटी जो 1992 में फॉर्म हुई थी, उसने क्या किया था कि एज अ कॉरपोरेट गवर्नेंस मीन्स व्हाट, उसके रूल्स रेगुलर सब उसने कैडबरी कमेटी ने बताया था. It is the system by which companies are directed and controlled. An expansion of the above definition might include an expansion of the above definition might include in the interest of shareholders, highlights the agencies involved and relation to those beyond the company boundaries or and stakeholders suggesting a much broader definition that brings in concern over the social responsibility. Then importance of corporate governance, मतलब इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है उसका, कौन से पॉइंट में उसका ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस है. फॉर एग्जांपल लीगल रिक्वायरमेंट हो सकता है, शेयर होल्डर्स वैल्यू हो सकती है, या फिर इफ़ेक्टिव डिसीजन मेकिंग और इकोनॉमिक बेनिफिट में हो सकता है. तो गुड कॉरपोरेट गवर्नेंस एंश्योर दैट द बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट इज अ फेयर and transparent and that companies can be held accountable for their actions. Conversely, or converted weak corporate governance leads to vast mismanagement and corruption. It is also important to remember that although corporate governance has emerged as a way to manage modern joint stock corporations, it is equally significant in state owned enterprises, cooperative, and family business. Okay, regardless of the type of venture, only good governance can deliver sustainable good business performance. The essence of good corporate governance is ensuring trustworthy relation between the corporation and its stakeholder. Okay. Good governance involves a lot more than compliance. मीन्स गुड गवर्नेंस जो है वो एक तो कंपनी के लिए बिजनेस एथिक्स एंड कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट होता है, और अगर गुड गवर्नेंस है तो इकोनॉमिकली बेनिफिट होता है, या फिर ऑल थिंग्स है एज अ शेयर होल्डर का। अगर हमने शेयर होल्डर के पॉइंट ऑफ से अगर हमने देखा, या फिर कस्टमर के पॉइंट ऑफ से देखा, तो गुड गवर्नेंस इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड वेरी बेनिफिट थिंग है वो। इसलिए कैडबरी कमेटी ने जो भी गवर्नेंस मतलब कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस के रूल्स रेगुलेशंस बनाए हैं वो बहुत अच्छे हैं। तो मीन्स इकोनॉमिक बेनिफिट मीन्स व्हाट, तो there is evidence that good corporate governance produce direct economic benefit to the organization. One study conducted at the and published public companies with independent boards of directors have higher returns on equity, higher profit margins, large dividend yields, and larger stock repurchases. Then, effective decision making means good corporate governance supports effective decision making. Effective decision making in a well governed organization is best, means a well balanced accountability framework that is based on clear communication and understanding across the organization, and understanding the roles and responsibilities across the organization. Then high standards of conduct and robust performance, financial risk, and information management system. Then delivering quality services means organization with good corporate governance have the capacity to maintain high quality services and to deliver improvement. Poor governance arrangements set the framework within which the organizational systems and process fail to detect or anticipate serious service and financial failures. Okay, then legal requirements means the Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI) has made corporate governance mandatory for certain companies. This is done to protect the interests of the investor and other stakeholders. Then shareholders value means the fundamental objective of corporate governance is to enhance the shareholders value and protect the interests of the other stakeholders by improving the corporate performance and accountability. Hence it harmonizes the need for a company to strike a balance at all times between the need to enhance the shareholders' wealth will not in any way being detrimental to the interests of the other stakeholders in the company. And the reduction in scams. The aim of good corporate governance is to ensure commitment of the board in managing the company in a transparent manner for maximizing long-term value of the company for its shareholders and all other partners. This help reduction in scams. Okay. देन मेजर फैक्टर ऑफ गुड कॉरपोरेट गवर्नेंस जो है वो भी बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. सिंस द लास्ट 19 several factors enabled mark increase in the frequency and scale of corporate disasters and scandals. These factors, first one is globalization, then technology, population, free market, etc. Globalization means a market are global and connected as never before. Natural boundaries and limits that existed or existed before globalization no longer exist, so problems can reach and spread far wider than in earlier times. Then technology means the vast modern scale of technologies and the free and the size of things that organization now create and process in every sector increases the scale of potential damage of corporate wrongdoing. For example, consider the enormous scale of manufacturing, production, commodities, machinery, transparent transport, constructions, IT, the web, etc., compared with the generation ago. The saying, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, is very apt. When something goes wrong in modern times, the impact are potentially bigger than ever in history. Then population, volumes and volumes of populations everywhere have increased dramatically since the last 1991 or 19 where corporate scandals and disaster happen. The potential to affect vast number of people has never been greater. Okay, then free market means the foundness of most of the time a western government for free market capitalized economic basically has encouraged the development of unregulated regulated major risk taking in organizational governance, and this style of running the organization has now become deeply into corporate attitudes. Most corporations are run in an extremely selfish and greedy manner. Short term gain and the enrichment of directors and senior staff continue to drive corporate strategy and decision making everywhere. Combined with the other factors, this creates a potent recipe for disaster of all kinds. Given that these factors are likely to and in offering progressively greater potential for the negative impact of corporate activity on society's economics, environment, etc. Sensible people are increasingly calling for substantially improved visibility and controls in corporate governance. Okay, तो ये कॉरपोरेट गवर्नेंस एंड उसके रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन एंड इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड फैक्टर्स. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट पॉइंट जो है वो है डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट. मीन्स डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट क्या है, वो रेजिस्टेंस टू चेंज एंड डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट क्यों यूज़ करते हैं, ये सब पॉइंट जो है वो हम देखेंगे नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. ओके, अब डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट जब हम कंप्लीट करेंगे दैट टाइम हमारा सिलेबस कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. ओके, उसके बाद हम जैसे मैंने बताया वैसे अकाउंटिंग का लेक्चर हम स्टार्ट करेंगे क्योंकि पहले मैंने ये थ्योरी पार्ट कंप्लीट किया है, उसके बाद हम अकाउंटिंग लेक्चर स्टार्ट करेंगे। क्योंकि अकाउंटिंग का कंट ऐसे पहले मैंने आई थिंक 6-7 वीडियोज़ अपलोड किए अकाउंटिंग के, इसलिए वो करने के बाद मैंने मैनेजमेंट लिया था, ताकि आप लोग अकाउंट और मैनेजमेंट दोनों एक साथ स्टडी कर सको। ठीक है, तो और आई थिंक नेक्स्ट टर्म भी आपकी जो है सेमेस्टर सेकंड, वो भी शायद से एमसीक्यू से ही होने वाली है, क्योंकि अभी जो सिचुएशन हम देख रहे हैं मार्केट में, मतलब मार्केट सिचुएशन मतलब जो हम देख रहे हैं रोज़, कोरोना तो कैसे बढ़ रहा है और उसके साइड इफ़ेक्ट बहुत हो रहे हैं, बहुत सारे लोगों को अफेक्ट कर रहा है, एयर से वो अफेक्ट करता है। तो ये सब चीज़ें देखकर मुझे नहीं लगता है कि हमारे एग्ज़ाम्स ऑफलाइन हो सकते हैं। सो हम दोनों की तैयारी तो करेंगे, लेकिन ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम एमसीक्यू के ऊपर ही प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। तो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर हम डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट स्टार्ट करते हैं।